When I purchased the Apple Watch a few weeks ago, I knew that I probably would not be sticking with the original band that it came with. I looked over on Apple's site, and the watch bands over there start at $50, $49. And if you want to upgrade to a leather band, those leather bands start at $150. The watch itself was expensive enough. I'm not paying another $150 to $500 to get a leather band for it. So a company called Fullmosa reached out the other day and asked if I wanted to check out some of their leather bands, and as you may be able to tell from my wrist, I'm wearing one, and I have several here in front of me. Now, instead of being $150 for these leather bands, these start at $16.99. According to their Amazon listing, these are genuine leather, and they come in quite a few different colors, which they've actually sent all of them to me. So of course, here to start off, this is the one that I've been wearing for the last few days. This is the brown one. We've also got the dark blue, black, red, and what they are calling rosy. And I don't think the camera overhead is really picking up that color quite right. Maybe that's a little bit better look at it. It's not a hot pink, but it is definitely pink. And each one of these does come with a little card with more information and a little watch band tool in case you need to do anything to it. But for the most part, as you would expect, this acts just like a traditional Apple Watch band. You press the little button on the back of the watch and slide off whatever band you've got in it, and then slide in this new band. It does use the exact same connector that Apple uses with all their bands. And the one concern I sort of had with all of this was when the band showed up, it's not soft. I mean, taking a look at one of these that I haven't actually taken out of the box yet, you can see there's no real flexibility to it. It's very hard, but after I've worn this for a couple of days, it has softened up quite a bit. It is a little more flexible, and it will continue to get more flexible over time. There are an awful lot of holes to help with sizing, but instead of being holes like the Apple Watch band, they're a little more appropriate for the included clasp. And like I said, I have been wearing this for several days now, I think 3 days now, and they said to give it 2 to 3 days to soften up, and it has softened up a bit. It's not the softest leather that I've ever touched or anything, but it's not uncomfortable in any way. The only real issue that I have with it is not an issue with the band itself, but just with the way that I wear the watch, and that is that I tend to wear it in water, and I would not recommend putting this in water. That is where the convenience of being able to swap out the band so easily becomes really nice, because if I decide I'm going to go get in the pool or I'm at the beach or something, I just press a button, take that off, slide the appropriate band, something that's water resistant, back on it, and I mean, just a couple of seconds later, I've gone from the band that I was using to the water resistant band, and when it's time for a night out on the town, you just open this back up, swap out the band. And I mean, technically, if you really wanted to, you could probably mix and match. So if you had several different colors of this, if you wanted to, you could mix and match them. Put the blue with the red or something and get sort of a Captain America theme going, which might not be a bad idea given that 4th of July is coming up in a couple of days. But early impressions, I will say, for $16.99, if you're looking to get a band for your watch and you don't want to pay $150 plus for an Apple Watch band, when you've already paid $2 to $3 to $4 or $500 for your watch, I think this is definitely not a bad option. I'm going to continue using these to help dress up outfits as need be, especially the black or the brown like I've been wearing, or when I just need to add a little touch of flair or something, maybe go for the red or the blue. I don't foresee a situation where I'll end up wearing the pink one, and I think my wife put it up next to the rose gold Apple Watch that she wears, and it was not really a match for that. But if you're a person that enjoys pink and you happen to have the aluminum one or the stainless steel or the ceramic or whatever, the rosy color, the pink color might work well for you. And I think that's where I'm going to wrap that up. Thanks so much to Fullmosa for sending these watch bands out for me to take a look at. Definitely going to make me look a little bit classier when I'm wearing this. I will say, $16, $17 band, the first time I put it on, I showed it to my wife and she immediately said, "Ooh, leather." So even though it wasn't a $150 band, you can pull it off. On a bit of a tangent right here at the end, I also picked up this band. It's called the Pinom Fully Magnetic Closure Clasp Stainless Steel Bracelet, the 38mm one specifically. There's a bunch of different colors of these available, and it has the exact same clip to fit it onto the watch. And I'd never had a chance to try on any of the Milanese loops or anything, so I don't know how those work, but I can assume this works similarly. It has a very strong magnet here that just releases. You put your wrist in it, and then you clasp it back. I tried this out for a day or so, and it tended to pull my arm hair, so that was a bit of a bummer. But this one, again, is $16.99 on Amazon, and I had a coupon for it through Slick Deals that made it like $7 or $6 or something. So when I need to look kind of fancy and I don't want leather, I want something metal, I can definitely switch out for this. So I will put links to these watch bands down in the video description if you're interested in checking them out. Trying to keep my opinion fair and unbiased here. Like I said, it's not the softest leather I've ever touched, but it has softened up over the first few days, and it will continue to get softer over time. Given the price point, if this lasts any longer than 6 months to a year, I find it to be an absolute steal because it's not a $150 leather band, it's a $17 band you can pick up on Amazon any day of the week. So thanks so much to you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to get notified whenever I put out new videos. I'm going for every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with every occasional Tuesday, Thursday, we may have something. And also, if you like this video, if you like the style of content, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below. And I'll see you again next time.